Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I was just thinking
Don't waste a step.
been a while since we got a waypoint, and then I looked around the corner and saw that there's one right here.
Here we go.
So we're going to take this waypoint and we're going to make use of it. I think we're going to head back to... I mean, we are so far away from the Emerald Grove. We're all tieflings here, or at least half of us are tieflings, so be cool. I think I'm gonna...
Need anything else? Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I need to sell some stuff. That's what I need. Dimension door, strong. Teleport yourself and one additional ally to a place you can see. Scale mail, Scroll of blink. Wow, at the end of your turn, roll a d20. On 11 or higher, you vanish into the ethereal plane. While there, you cannot be harmed or seen in this world. Ooh, man, there are some strong spells in here. I am going to take a second here to sell some stuff. I'll probably end up cutting this out, but... Blink is kind of strong. Cloud of Daggers is also good. I'm going to get Darkness, so I'm not going to buy that one. There's a lot of good spells here.
Sylvanus be with you.
Alright, while I'm standing right next to this vendor, I'm going to go back to camp. Go to my camp inventory and pick up a million things here. I know I'm not proficient in shields. I know I'm not proficient in that armor.
Sylvanus be with you.
Alright, we'll have to sell the rest later. Let's move on. One of the things we wanted to do is sort of move Karlach's quest a bit.
Something's on my mind.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
It's between here and Baldur's Gate. That seems like it's going to be a long ways away. Let's turn it back up kind of in the middle here.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Let's see what you got. Oh, he's got some dyes. Green dye, sea green dye, swamp green dye, yellow dye. That's a lot of green dye. I will pick up the yellow dye, though, just in case I want to do a contrast. We don't have anybody dealing in arrows really full time. Yeah, nothing else in here is really jumping out at me. Unless we want to give Karlach the ability to throw a spear. Just as sort of a backup.
Reeking of this place. Never get the smell out of my clothes. I have to burn the druids.
Actually, hold on.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Apparently we skipped a step here. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, My offerings are far more humble these days.
Okay, now we're good. Karlak wants to chat.
Shame the goblins didn't kill. Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
I still can't touch you, though. I guess that's the flirty one.
Do you want to?
Oh, so then you can back down, huh? I'd love to spar with you. Of course I do. Let's just go for it.
I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
Okay, push your quest and push your own quest. Let's see. There was one other thing I wanted to do while we were here.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Goblin's nose. So nice.
Somewhere around here.
True.
Aha. This locked one. We saw this locked cabin when we were freeing the goblin. Looks like there's a door in the, or a hole in this. Wait, what? There's a hole here that would get us past this locked door. If we try to open the door, otherwise we would obviously get caught by the police. I think we'll keep this door closed though, just in case, so nobody notices that that goblin is gone. Maybe we can jump across to there.
I like the look of that mushroom. I should stay clear.
The heck? Mushrooms with bad juju. Yeah, stay away from the mushrooms. This looks like it's an activated trap. I'm gonna take a short rest, I think.
Feeling fresh?
This is gonna hurt. Nope. Guess we're okay.
Should get started.
Just jump right in.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Oh, we're not doing great on the insight. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'm afraid I can't. I've been placed in charge of this area. Another word and I'll snap your neck. Let's go with persuasion. I think I'm in here by myself. We'll cast a little friendship action. Good thing we did. Would have failed otherwise.
Damn it! Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
Need a hand?
I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion!
Where'd you get this potion?
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions. To her credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
Lotions and potions, huh? Well, I mean, I feel like if I had Shadowheart in here, but she's right on the other side of this wall, not jumping in to help out, that I could get this done. I can heal you for a price. Let's just heal for no reason. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a side effect at all. Let me heal you.
All right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me.
Hold on, I'll cast a spell. Oh, do I have something that'll work? Shadowheart, take care of this. I'm thinking lesser restoration. Disease, poisons, paralysis, and blindness.
I'll take this way.
My foot. It moved. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, it was all Shadowheart.
Let them come. Goblins. Look, between us, you're not supposed to be here. But I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Well, what good is being in here if I can't touch anything? I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. I guess I've done my good deed for the day.
Right. I've got food. Water. My dagger.
This is probably some tiefling storage area that we really shouldn't be in.
Never buy
away
a
I go.
potion off that old bat again.
Should mind my step.
Featherfall's so good. Alright. I think we need to confront this lotions and potions lady. She is selling bum brews. Where did she say she was? In the cave?
You're an idiot.
This looks about right.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
A bowl of grey grue reminds me of home.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
No worse than what you're facing now. It's all in the past. I'm gonna go with 1.
Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
Delicious gruel.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Lotions and potions, huh? I'm already super suspicious that this is the lotions and potions person who sold that bum potion to our friend over there.
Hey, bother.
I am sort of curious, is any of this stuff legit? +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls and damage. Jeez, that seems strong. I kind of like all of her alchemy bits and bobs.
Take care now, sweetie. Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
I've been infected by a mind flayer parasite.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Such as... I doubt a simple potion would suffice. This problem calls for strong magic. Well, let's do that.
Petal, the things I've collected would blow your pretty little mind. Bracelets that hold the power of 10 men, mirrors that captured the soul. I'll be heading home soon. Here, let me mark it on your map, just in case. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Nothing for now.
Nay, bother, love. Come back anytime.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
So she's trying to lure us out to her house.
What's up for discussion? Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
I'm worried. She's a little too gung-ho. But at least we convinced them all to stay together. Auntie Ethel. Show on map. Whoa! That's far away.
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
We are short on spell slots.
Whatever comes. I'm ready.
We should probably take a nap.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Let's go to camp.
You're an idiot.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Oh wait, here we go. Will's patron wanted us to kill Karlach, and we chose not to.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
Opportunity to flirt with the evil devil here.
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Oh yeah. Get to the point, devil. What do you want? We're obviously not going to kill Karlach. You better not lay a damn finger on Karlach. That's kind of nice. Let's do a little autosave here. Let's be threatening to the big bad evil here.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
So totally unnecessary Texas switch there, but cool enough.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
She kind of has a Borg Queen energy. All right, let's see. What do we have? Karlach wants to chat.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us. You must be relieved. I'm going to go with you must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. but grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Never wanted the
And
easy
then we gotta chat with Will. But before we do that,
I want to have a word.
okay. Now, what does Will have to say? Now we've done the important thing.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims.
Hypocrites?
Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came. Half-truths and double packs. You're not worth the soil you stand on. Jeez. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. What'd you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of honesty. Let's go with that one.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay. Everybody's being sad and broken. Except for Karlach. I think we've got everything that we need for today. I agree. It might be time to take some... catch some Z's here. Plenty of food. We don't have to cut into the camp supplies. We've got booze and fruits and cheeses. All good stuff. Oh boy. Our boy Gale is jonesing for another magical item.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
What do you make of having a vampire in the camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
I think I have a magical artifact you might be interested in. What am I wearing?
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Speedy reply.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm gonna have to take a peek at that.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Are you alright? Is there anything I can do to help you?
You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Maybe I should spend a little money on some crappy stuff that we can keep him going with.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest. Then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Drow set a fire to the inn and stole away the Duke. I think it's actually 2 is probably the one I want to do, but let's give him a chance to tell us.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
There you go.
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
The trace is clear. Wait. I heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors.
What do you think the Drow want with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Okay. So, I guess when I was trying to sell some stuff, I altered my armor. We should put our bard stuff back on. Though that doesn't look bad. But we'll stick with our bard stuff. Keep the Louis. At some point, we will have to figure out how to sell all this stuff. But for now, Auntie Ethel is south from here. Goblin Saza is to the west. This is the blighted village where he picked up the warped.
What's hiding here?
What is it called? The warped headband of intellect from that troll. And we saved that deep gnome from being on the windmill. Long Strider! It's a ritual spell, so I can cast it multiple times. Without burning any spell slots. What do you mean target's too far?
I'll take that.
Hey! Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Everybody's flirting with Carlat.
Over a midge any day.
I'll bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
Can't give up now.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe I need more pockets.
She went to...
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Okay, how about you all just calm down? What's going on here? We're already suspicious. We do believe she's a hag because of the lotions and potions paralyzed thing. How aggressive should we be here? What's going on here?
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Ethel, what did you do with their sister? I'm turning on her.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena!
Someone tell me what's going on. Well, good luck with that. Tell me what's going on.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's...
Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
Hags are powerful creatures. The Fae should not be trifled with.
You saying we should leave Rena to that monster? Is that it?
Hold on, Joel. Let her talk. What would you suggest?
Trust a more experienced soul. I'll find your sister.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Okay. We're in the sunlit wetlands. A loving note.
Seems simple enough.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Ooh. This is a pure intellect play. Ooh.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Take a breather, lovelies, and have a bite to eat on me, Auntie E. Oh no! Oh no, all that stuff I just picked up I want to drop immediately. Latest. Yeah. A juicy red apple. Where's my throw button? I should have read the note before I picked it up. Though they gave you a warning. Something 2 turns. Probably poison. What are we failing to perceive? Let's try to speak with animals.
Sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Oh man. I'm gonna try to talk to the sheep. Well, that's probably not going to work.
Wheezing, the sheep backs away.
This already looks like bad news. Looks like
Brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
the 2 guys that we were just talking
Whoever
to
did this wanted them to suffer.
already got
We need to be
killed.
careful.
What's in here?
Don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to Mom. All right, she has enough on her plate. I see this giant boat over here. Maybe there's some stuff.
Trap. Be cautious.
Traps? What's this up here? Make sure we get the waypoint. Obviously, they want me to go into this Hansel and Gretel type house, but I think first we're going to check around a little bit more.
I need a quick word.
Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water.
I'm looking for Auntie Ethel. Know her?
No. Yes.
You live here. It's beautiful. No, yes. I wonder if that meant yes, no, but we'll see. What are you croaking on about?
Green leaves, shallow water.
A chill runs up your spine. There is something wrong with this creature. Very wrong.
Burn. Bleed. Kill.
What's wrong? Apparently the hag is a bad one. Which means Auntie Ethel's a bad one.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady.
Okay, so now my wizard side is saying be rude. Tell me, hag, is this intimidation part of the bargaining process or does it come after? And my bard side is kind of being apologetic. I appear to have forgotten my apology. How about a poem? I kind of think that my wizard side's going to win this particular battle.
Oh, the wizard thinks she's smart because she can read. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door, but I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
That's Marina. I have some bad news for her. Let's see if she even lets us get this out.
Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
That hag doesn't tell us what to do.
What is it? What's going on?
Auntie Ethel killed your brothers. Wow. We're just going to get right into it, huh?
That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough! Away with you! Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Okay. You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious. Oh, we're in battle right now? Okay. It seems as though she's summoned her minions. Did I somehow not get grease in my spellbook? Hold on. Oh, I didn't put it in. I was too busy getting all this other stuff. Okay, fair enough. Some AoE attacks would still be nice. Ice knife throws a shard of ice, explodes, then makes it slippery. I think I like that one.
Concentrate.
In
Jimmy on the go.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
Oops.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh. She stepped through the fireplace. Good to know. $45 health. I'm tempted to give him a little bit of blowback here. You know, I have really messed up my spell selection because I don't have Thunder Wave now. How is that possible? What is going on? No, wait, there it is. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Shadowheart's in the mix. She's still getting hit by it. It doesn't matter. He saved anyway.
Let's end this.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
It is go time. Critical miss on an attack of opportunity is just sadness.
Make way.
Hey, you! You're a vile blister. I shall prick thee.
He saved again?
Can't afford to let up.
This guy's the luckiest guy in the world.
This is gonna feel good.
Sentinel! Very nice. I am already happy with our feat selection of Sentinel.
Breathe deep and move.
Look here!
Behold! A most noisy cuck.
Need to stay focused. Heading there.
I need everything up. No surrender.
We've attracted folks from halfway across the map, apparently. I mean, he is saving something fierce.
What should I do?
Apparently above mockery, but not above sacred flames.
Bye forever, pal. Covered.
Oh, rage only has a certain amount of time. That's another thing to consider.
Taking position.
That makes those new bracers amazing.
At the ready.
So this for a game of soldiers.
Need to act fast.
I want a leaping attack.
This is your end.
Sheesh.
What's this?
Searing strike. This actually sounds amazing. But we need a... so it's 7 to 28. Plus fire. Oh yeah, that's the one we want. Just end this.
No traps, please.
Hold person scroll.
Can't slow down.
It's a well. It's a Larian game. There's like a 50-50 chance this is going to take us down to a lower level.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
Drink from the well? No, thank you. We used 2 of our level 1 spell slots.
No time to waste.
England's breeds madness.
Well, well, well. Moving it.
Let's move. Have to keep going.
I mean, building a house around a giant tree is very cool.
Don't mind if I do.
Everything else... Hey, I'm scared to eat or drink anything that I find here. There was once a beautiful woman. Men and women alike traveled across the land to earn her hand in marriage, but none could win her heart. Her mother despaired, for she wished for her daughter to find love and happiness. And then her mother died. The woman cried and cried. Her suitor stopped calling. Her friends stopped writing. And she still cried and cried. You poor child, Shar whispered to her ear. They only wanted you for your beauty, for your charm, for your grace. Now that grief has replaced your charms, none care for you but I. The woman spoke to Shar, who listened. She prayed to Shar, who answered. For the first time in her life, the woman had a true friend. And then Shar asked her to take a vial, a small vial, an innocent vial. She took the vial to a man. The man filled it with liquid and told her to drop it into a well. The woman did. She wanted Shar to love her, to be proud of her. And then people became sick. People died. But Shar loved her, and the woman loved Shar. Is that Shah? It's probably Shah. Now men and women alike travel the land to see her, not because she is beautiful, not because she is charming, but because she's the high priestess of Shar. And her word is law. Wow. Pretty heavy lore there. Tea cooking on the fire. How much till we level again? 3,000? So a while. Down the wooden stairs we go. You know what? We're in a place where we can't take rest or go back to camp. So we have to do this all the way to the end. Let's stop here. We found out a good amount about Auntie Ethel and her lotions and potions. So we're going to call it here, and then we're going to deal with the hag in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.